Matthew Stuckey here from Verity Baptist Church Philippines, just giving you a quick missionary update. And this past week, we counted a total of 153 salvations. So it was a good week. We had a lot of salvations, and nothing really out of the ordinary happened this past week. No major events. So I'll just give you a quick recap of the sermons that were preached and tell you what's up ahead with our church. But on Tuesdays in Pampanga, we are preaching through the book of 1 Peter. So we finished 1 Peter chapter 3. The sermon did cut off right at the last 2 or 3 minutes. My phone ran out of battery, and so most of the sermon's up. I'll be uploading that later this week. It's on Facebook. It's not yet on YouTube. In the midweek service, Brother Mateus preached for us in Manila, and he's preaching through John chapter 14, verse 6, and he's got several points he's going to be preaching through the next few times he's preaching. And on Sunday, I continued the series on how to spot a psychopath. And the first sermon I had preached was an introductory sermon. On Sunday, I started to preach through the 20 characteristics that are listed on the psychopathy checklist. So I went through the interpersonal and affective characteristics, which covers 8 different traits of what a psychopath is, according to industry standards. I'll try to finish the last 12 this coming week, assuming that I'm able to get through them. There's a lot of material to cover. Then we're going to make some applications in that series. And we continued in 1 John chapter 2, and we finished the end of the chapter, and we talked about attributes of false prophets. And that wasn't really meant to coincide with the first sermon, but it just kind of happened to be the way it worked out, because we are going verse by verse through 1 John chapter 2. So not a long missionary update this week. We do have a soul winning marathon coming up in a couple weeks, but things are going well overall. We have struggled with the rain a little bit. It did kind of hinder us during some of our soul winning times. That is kind of predictable this time of year. The unpredictability of the weather is what's predictable, and so sometimes there's a lot of rain and it can hinder soul winning and everything. But God definitely did bless us. We were still able to get a lot of souls saved and do a lot for God this past week. So just continue to pray for our ministry, and thank you for your prayers and support. Thank you, and God bless.